Good morning, everybody. Everybody meaning whoever is watching this. That's who I mean by everybody. I just got off a coaching call this morning, and a couple of things that I found interesting as insights through this coaching call. I'll share both of them here. Usually, I'll separate these out, but the one thing is that when it comes to coaching, what was brought up is that uh, sometimes people want to go into coaching like they're going into the spa. Like, this isn't a massage. Like, going into coaching isn't, hey, let me make you feel better about yourself. I mean, there's a degree of that for sure. Um, but it's not like, hey, welcome to the call. You're an amazing human. I love you. I think you're great. You can't do any wrong. You're just the perfect person, and you've got all things figured out. And is that what you needed to hear? Kind of a thing. That's not how coaching goes. Coaching can be really hard work. You sweat, you work, you cry, you expose yourself, you expose what you're up against. Um, I know this is, in a sense, me telling you what coaching is. It's best experienced, but when you go to a coach, if they're just telling you how great you are and that you can do this and you got this and you just hang in there because you're going to figure it out, that's not what coaching does. That's not serving you. What serves you is hearing what you're doing and recognizing that and then creating a way out of that. And a lot of people don't get that when it comes to coaching. I think they have this idea that coaches just tell you how awesome you are and keep you going. My experience of coaching is that it is hard work. You get to hear things that you may not want to hear, things that you might recognize are there, um, but that you weren't aware of fully. And then finding a way to work through those. And so it's challenging. It's not a spa day. If you come in and coach with me and we do a session, it it'll be the most fulfilling thing you do, but also it takes work and it takes vulnerability and it takes opening up and disclosing who you are at your core and what you're up against and then working through that. Now, that's one part that I wanted to cover today. The second thing that I want to cover is this idea of potential and taking action, right? Uh, I know in religion people use the analogy of a mustard seed, and I kind of like that. I don't feel like I'm a religious person. I do feel like I'm a spiritual person. But what I like about the analogy of a mustard seed is that a mustard seed is extremely small. It's tiny and it has so much potential in it. It can grow into this enormous tree. And but the thing is that a mustard seed, if it's not planted, is no good. If you never plant it, it never reaches its potential. And here we are, in a sense, humans as mustard seeds. And if we don't step in to start working our potential, then we will never grow into our potential. It takes effort. We're not entitled, just because we were made as this seed, so to speak, to just become a tree. We have to work for it. And my camera's a little iffy here because of the lighting, but just work with me. Um, the thing with this seed is that we don't have to go create the environment for that to thrive. The environment is already there. It's not like, hey, I have this seed. Now I need to go create the dirt and the nutrients for that to occur. And then I need to create an earth for that to go in that's the right distance from the sun and that temperature is just perfect so that there's not too much heat or too much cold, that there's enough oxygen and carbon dioxide in the air for that to grow, and that as it does hit the dirt, that it's able to pull those nutrients for it to grow. That's already there. That the thing that has to be done is plant the seed, do the work, put it in the ground, and then you might have to care for it and work for it to a degree, but the environment is already set for that to reach its potential. Just like in this universe, this environment is set up where if we'll do the work, the environment is already there to build the rest. I hope that makes sense. Like, if we're willing to take the action and take the steps to grow into our potential, it's like the universe or source or God, however you see it, steps in and says, you do the seed and you plant the seed part, I've got the rest, right? However that looks for you. Even if you're an atheist, the idea is that there are things that we don't understand about physics and whatnot, but our observation of something causes it to change. And that's measurable. You know, a light beam, a photon will change from a wave to a particle by observation. And so even an atheist could take this idea on and grow into their potential. This universe, this earth is designed for us to reach our potential. But it doesn't come about through freeloading, and it will never come about if we don't plant that seed. I hope that makes sense. We have to plant the seed. We have to say, I'm in. I'm committed to creating this. I'm going to put the work that I can into creating this. That seed still has to do its part of the work, but the environment is already there. The nutrients, the things that we need are going to come into our space when we do that. If we never plant it, if we don't work, that will never happen. We will never reach our potential. So two different views here. One is that coaching is not a spa day, and the other is that for you to reach your potential, you're going to have to put some work into it. And you're going to have to plant that seed, whatever that is, and it will look different for everybody. I have clients that were, I had one that I talked to is a world champion arm wrestler. Another one's a huge executive in a network marketing company. We have ranchers, all these different people, different backgrounds, musicians. It doesn't matter. The seed, what you decide that seed is yours. Davey, it's good to see you there. Pauline, thanks for watching. Today, kind of decide, what do I want to create? What do I want in my world? This symbol, this is a symbol I want to start using, crossing the fingers. It symbolizes to me, it's an X. I'm exactly where I need to be right here. So from where I am, what do I want to create? What do I want to put out into this world? If you look at my logo on clearpathtraining.com, go to ClearPath, look at my logo. It's a target, and you, the person, are right in the middle, and the idea is change from where you are. And so just recognizing that you're right where you should be, and from here, what do you want to create? And that's planting the seed. And so step into that. Do your part, and let the universe, God, source, do the rest. Fill in the gaps. And so what do you think on this? Comment below. Share this. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll comment back on those. But I hope you guys create an amazing day today. And if you're following the story, The Giants and the Smalls, go and check that out too. giantsandsmalls.com, or on Facebook, Giants and Smalls. I'm going to be launching that project pretty soon. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I don't know. I see this wave thing. I'm going to try that out, dude. I'm going to wave at you guys. See if I can do that. So take care. Thanks for being here. We'll see you.